Okay, we're going to get into the 3 methods of how to find people. Okay, so the first one I'm going to get into is your circles of influence. It's kind of the people around you. It's kind of like your friends, your family, even your like friends and family on Facebook. Okay, so we've got a memory jogger exercise that we're going to get into in the next video about how to just start building that list. In the last video, we talked about the importance in building the list. We're going to tell you the how and like really get into that list and really focus on everybody and anybody. So the first level, a little layer around you, is kind of like these little orbits around you. The really close one is your friends and family, and the next one around them is the people that they know. Okay, so it's kind of like your friends and family. Like you're going to maybe a friend's house and you're talking about the business, and then you ask them if they know anybody that might be interested. That's someone you don't know, but through your friends you know somebody. So you start adding to this list, and that's your kind of circles of influence. The first one and then the second one. Okay, so something we want to talk about is as we get into the friends and family, I'm gonna be real with you, if that's cool, that guess what? The MLM thing is to have to sign up all your friends and family. We get it, okay? And we have a really cool approach to be able to know how to talk to them, that it's not pushy, it's not salesy, and it's not like you're kind of that one person that's trying to sign people up. And even me right now, like it's been a big thing for me to be able to say that I sell jewelry, or I'm doing this with my mom and my sister. But as we found this approach that we're doing right now, oh my gosh, it is just like, it's so relieving. There's way less pressure just to be able to openly talk about this stuff and not feel like, hey, like you gotta sign me up. I'm your friend and family. You're the one person. I promise you, just stick with us. We have a really cool approach. We even have a really cool scripting app and scripting that we can go through with you. That's going to be way easier to be able to talk to your friends and family about this type of stuff.
Like Robbie told you, I know what it feels like. I know how scary it is to go and say, hey mom, I'm selling this $5 jewelry. Come and join me. That's not fun. It was so much more comfortable because I had Brittany there with me, but to walk out and talk to other people.
And
That's
sometimes
scary.
you feel like, oh, I'm going to be pushy or this, that. That's not what it is. We have this figured out. And so it's going to make life so much easier for you. So with that being said, the second method for finding is face-to-face.
What is face-to-face?
Exactly. So
That's
not it. What it is you guys, you are a walking billboard. So anywhere you go, you wear the jewelry. I can't tell you how many times I've been out and about, and if I have my hair back in a ponytail, or if I'm out on vacation and I just have some fun earrings in or just a fun necklace, people comment. They give me compliments on that all the time, and that is the conversation opener.
Don't just wear, I mean, if you only wear little studs, that's great. Pull your hair back so they can see them. Wear a hair clip. I'm 65 years old, but they comment on that. That's an opener.
Yeah, and just by you opening your mouth, where sometimes, again, my mom said, it can be scary, but just start up conversations with people. Give them a compliment. And just by that will
Tell us about Disneyland.
Oh my goodness. So I was out of town. I was up getting food for my kids. And
Where?
I was in Disney World.
You're not out of town.
And
Disney World.
so much fun. And I just start I was buying food and I was at the register, and I start talking about, we just are randomly talking about where we live and where we're from. And then it just came out about what I do. And I just opened my mouth. Well, this girl she was looking for a business. She wanted to make extra money on the side. And so I told her about it. She ended up joining. So you never know, but if you don't open your mouth and talk about it, that person may end up finding the opportunity somewhere else. What happened with you?
Anywhere you go, I was at the hairdresser. I went because, I need to get my hair blonde again. And I have been to this same hairdresser month after month after month to become blonde again. And the girl sitting next to me had this lady that came in that I had seen before. So after I'm through and we're getting ready to leave and she's picking up her purse and leaving, she was standing there. She had this cute little vest on, and I said, oh, hi, you look so cute. I love your vest. And she goes, oh, thank you. And that's all it was. It was just thank you. Well, then the next weekend, I had a trade show, and she came in. Well, I had asked Lindsay, the girl that was sitting next to us, what her name was, and she told me it was Susan. So this girl came in, and she said, and I saw her, and I said, you go to the same hair salon I do, is that right? And she said, yeah. And I said, I saw you there. And she goes, oh my gosh, that's right. And we start talking, and I want you to know,
You formed a
bought-
connection.
We formed that connection. She bought a lot of jewelry from me.
And that's what's huge is just by paying a compliment, you never know, and you're adding to that list, those people are going to come back to you. People will buy and do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So this is why it's huge, just to open your mouth and talk.
We have a script for you. We're going to tell you that in just a minute.
Isn't that so cool? By just opening your mouth, what can happen by either finding a new customer or finding a potential person to sign up for your team? I've had similar experiences where I was in Orlando at a business conference, and I was hanging out with some friends' family, and the dad said, "Hey, my daughter is looking for a jewelry business to do. You sell jewelry?" And so I started talking about her, and she didn't end up signing up. I mean, they don't all sign up, but guess what? I found somebody just by talking about the opportunity and just talking about this idea that I sell jewelry, and guess what? I was able to find somebody that I can follow up with later. So the third method we're going to get into is social media. And again, something along these lines is you have friends and family on social media, but when we say the third method of social media, it's talking and finding people that you don't know yet on social media. And if you really want your business to explode and find people really well, this is what you want to focus on, okay? So we have scripting for each one of these methods, especially this one of how to go in and find people this way. And these people could, again, finding doesn't all just have to deal with potential people, but also customers as well when you sell. We all want more sales. We always want more customers, right? But eventually we can turn these customers into potentials or straight into a potential or a new sign up, okay? So again, as long as you're being consistent and finding and methods of how to find them, we're going to be getting into those methods of how to find these people on social media that you don't know yet. Okay, so we're super excited to be able to talk about these three methods, and these next couple videos we're going to be talking about the how of how to find, how to build a list, how to do face to face, and how to find people on social media, and we're going to get you finding a bunch of people. So we love you so much, and remember, love your life.